Jordan A. Back at it. It's taking me a bit. I was gonna go and cheat. I really was, because I guess maybe this is probably everybody's first kind of big one. But I'm gonna let y'all see what I've been going through. Come to the second island. Take out the enemies. You uncap that. Water doesn't reach, like the Trey said. Kept doing this. Where the fuck's my axe? Thank you. Kept doing that, and it just kind of
Maybe there's a vantage point.
I figured that there was something there where I wasn't seeing. So after exploring this place and figuring out, just take my axe with me, looking around. You know, I'm gonna take some credit. I feel pretty good right now. I just kind of got distracted a little bit. My mind wasn't on what I was doing, but I came back to it and walked around and said, you know, it's only 2 hours. And then the Tracy finally made the comment, and I saw this. I didn't know you could do that. Taking back the brambles. There's more. Okay. More heck silver. It's the discovery. It gives a better sense of accomplishment than the other God of Wars. Thank you. Than the other ones. I got all these little crafting components, and I'm not even gonna lie. You know, I did feel a bit at a loss when it came to 2018's whole RPG element, and I'm an RPG player. I've been playing since Dragon Warrior 4, since Final Fantasy 2, the US version. You know, so I'm not an RPG noob, but it just felt extra expansive.
Find anything good up there?
So even with finding that, it still hasn't necessarily answered the question as to where what I'm dealing with. To me, these was just a couple of extras. So, came back to the first island for some things that I missed. I had a feeling that I missed, you know, so I came back to check it out. And then I just had to like literally, this is the first real brain teaser I'm pretty sure that all of us come across. But I mean, it's there. They give you the one little false hope of the little one, but Atreus gives you hints. And I'm realizing that, so now that's like making my sense of accomplishment very, very, very similar to.
Maybe there's a vantage point. We can get a better
look. You kept throwing me off when you said that. Maybe there's a vantage point. But I'm thinking I need to get up higher. That's how I get up higher.
The wheels moving and the gate coming down.
That's dwarven ingenuity for you.
Back to the boat.
Yeah, he kind of threw me off. I literally stumbled over this for about an hour. Like I said, I had a little bit of distraction. But
if the dwarves of this realm are anything like Rock and Sindri, it's hard to imagine them siding with Odin.
Well, all too often people are blinded to all but their immediate self-interest.
Can't wait till the voting starts.
Odin offers them
safety, I don't think that's the vote.
And defying him can be
pretty much all know how the vote is going to go.
Maybe they just need a couple of gods to come along and take the fight to him.
That is not why we are here.
I was only joking.
War is not a joke, especially where gods are concerned.
I read a comment earlier somebody made. They said the only negative thing about God of War Ragnarok is that he calls his son by his name the entire game instead of calling him boy. And it's an iconic phrase. It is. I actually say it to my son every now and again. He just smiles, you know. But you know, boy's name is Atreus. if I was ever blessed enough to have another son, and my lady would go for it. Like, yo, let's name him Atreus. That'd be crazy. But this game is like looking at all this, like right there. I know I need to get off and just probably go up under there, but you know, we'll see if they're gonna try to let me off somewhere else. Cause I think
It seems, Atreus, you intend to recruit Tyr as an ally for war.
I'm trying to keep our options open. Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm. Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth.
and it is what he just said, the warmth, the way that y'all can see how it's coming up off of the water. It's like a hot spring. I can damn near feel it through this 80-inch 4K TV that I'm playing on. But I mean, it's amazing. And this is only the first realm, so it's making me feel like, what's the other ones gonna look like? You know what I'm saying?
Yikes. This place is wrecked. And yes, I am staying alert. There are probably tons of those Grim around.
The combat is second to none. Second to none. And I mean, off the subject, I got Final Fantasy 50. Kratos is so savage. Alright, so a little mini puzzle. You see it? What do we got? So it looks like a B and what looks like an N. Find 3 spinners and turn them to master symbols. Don't ask battles. But with this here. So I'm just going. Alright, we got the first one. Got some more hack silver. See, I was ready to bypass this little island here. Check back and see. Alright, we still got it. So it's a quick, it's the second one, so. Got it, we got those 2. One more left. always loved these about the 2018 version of God of War. Like these little mini, whatever you want to call them. To get it to be the way you want it to be. I can appreciate some of the bigger puzzles and brain teasers. Nice. Then we done woke these damn things up. Take a look at how these look. Oh, how I jump at the chance to smash these little blighters with a well-aimed hoof. Wretches starve in wetlands. Wretches will surely try to swarm. Area impact strikes. Should quickly dispatch them.
Nista!
I like the way the experience pops up when the battle is over. Definitely dig it. Love the treasure chest open up. Handles that feed the chaos that resides in the blades. Felling a foe feeds the Spartan rage within. Nice. I ain't gonna worry about upgrading and doing all that other stuff while I'm out. Even though I should. While coming fights. As a matter of fact, what I just said don't make no sense. So, what I just picked up. I don't have any runnings. But what I do have is the deadly obsidian blades, and I love the way you can just see the change. It's immediate. You don't have to strain your eyes. Kind of Gotham Knights, they kind of did a shortcut on that, but when I equip a new piece of equipment for Kratos, it's evident and it's automatically immediately seen on this character. Something that my age of RPG players and video game players, something that we can only hope for in the future. This is the last one. And now I see the symbol that I need. Which I think it was the end. And we did it. And it's out. What is this? We got some more rage. Nice. Very nice. And I mean, it's like the only other title that I played recently where I felt like I wanted to 100% it, even though I didn't. The Last of Us Part 2. I was like, you know what? The game's so beautiful, looks so good. I just want to explore every inch of it 100%. But when I finished it, I finished it. But I'm going to go back and beat it again right about the time before the HBO series starts up. You know, and maybe I'll take that opportunity to get to completion. But this one right here, it's just different.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
This road leads to Nioavellir, but so too does it lead to dangers beyond mission if you give a damn about your own safety. Find an alternate route to the city of Iron so you can see, find me so I can spread the or whichever route you took that didn't end with you getting your skin peeled off your body by something hungry and pissed off. Darling.
I think that's everything here. Want to get going?
I like the way Atreus let me know. You know, this is Eric. This is it. This is what I came back for. To try this mission again. And he just basically said it. I can appreciate that. I can really appreciate that. The Last of Us Part 2, just like, very similar to The Last of Us Part 1. The Last of Us Part 1, the day I bought the game home, on the original release date, 9 years ago, my daughter, you know, my firstborn child, she took a uncanny interest in watching me play The Last of Us Part 1. And I played it every day. I couldn't put the damn game down. So the 8th day that I owned the game, because I only gamed late. You know, at that time, married wife, kids, they was all in the bed 9 o'clock. I had my drink, had my blunt. I'm cool. And I remember that last night, it was like 10:30, maybe 11 o'clock on a school night. And I remember looking over at my daughter, she was just looking at the TV, eyes all big. And I said, daughter, you got school tomorrow. What are you doing? because I was ready to smoke. Well, I had been going down to the basement to smoke, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to smoke in the living room. She was like, well, Dad, you're close to the end. I can feel it. I can tell because the way the story is going, and I want to see it. I don't want to miss it. And I did. I understand. But it took me about another hour. Matter of fact, she didn't go to bed until almost 1 in the morning. But we watched the ending of The Last of Us Part 1, and we both cried. We both cried. That let me know right there. I said, okay. And when The Last of Us Part 2 came out, it was just me. She watched some of my YouTube videos and gave me a thumbs up. You know, this is my third page. I wish I had my original Thackum page back because
Looks like we gotta
I
find
had
a way
close
to
to
open that gate if
5,000
we want to get to
followers
Nioavellir.
on that page, and I was getting some pretty good traffic. And I had some classic gaming sessions between me and my son on that page. But The Last of Us Part 2, she's just watching from afar because she's in college now. But with The Last of Us Part 2, I might get one game of 2K in, maybe. Other than that, I wasn't putting The Last of Us Part 2 down until I finished it. And it took me, I want to say it took me about maybe 9 or 10 days to finish it up, but I did.
Brother, look.
And I'm
That
going to go
strange
through.
bugger popped back out of the ground again.
I don't know
Too
what
fast.
this is.
Then how shall we catch it?
Flank it. Attack from behind.
Good.
Alright, what is this weird looking thing we got going on here? As soon as I walk towards it, it goes down. It goes under.
Gotta get behind it. How?
Got it. Nice. I was born from an ember that escaped Surtur's hammer. The steward of Muspelheim, where I was at in the first God of War, used spells to breathe life into the ember, and his first act of resistance would steal and consume precious metals. Memory tried to tell me Surtur would found this amusing. Were I Surtur, I would not be amused.
You did it. Let's see what it dropped.
I like the hints that Atreus gives. Beast scraps. Force iron beast scraps. It actually dropped a lot. And some health, which I really needed. I got some unique sources.
There.
Alright, I don't know what all that means. Throw the Leviathan axe. Right there. Alright, so hold on. We gotta throw it at the weak points. See, it's kind of off a little bit, but let me know how much this. Alright, well, let's see if we can go from here. I ain't doing it. Stop doing it. Alright, that's it. I got it.
Halfway there. There's gotta be another chain to lower the rest of the gate.
One more. Another thing that I'm automatically realizing,
Look, chain we can pull up there.
even though I'm playing on the balance mode, my health, I'm not comfortable with my level of health right now, and we are definitely in the middle of the game. Cross. More hack silver. And I find myself picking up the hack silver.
Grim, perch the pie! Lock him down! Nista!
Poisoning your back!
That's literally.
Think you can uncover that geyser from here?
Where that experience pops up, because they have literally taken the action adventure strategy title and turned it into not a full-on RPG, but it's right there with it.
Oh, I think I get it. If you freeze the geyser, the pressure will turn the wheel. Nista!
Nice little in this first round. Like this first round really got me. Like Like if this is just the first round, and that's how I'm looking at it. But I never really ever felt like I wanted 100% the game, outside of, The Last of Us Part 2 maybe, and Part 1 a little bit. But I think that this one might have enough in it where I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and get the 100, because I do want to platinum the game sometime here soon. Damn shame I've been playing since '95 when it came out.
Block's coming down.
Before trophies and before achievements. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
still the other chain to pull, but how are we gonna get to it?
And I'll never, ever in life.
Is there something else we can hit?
Either platinum the game, or platinum trophy the game, or whatever the Xbox achievements is what I'm thinking of as far as Xbox.
Maybe you could try hitting the rope holding the block.
Okay, I see it.
Maybe you could try hitting the rope holding the block.
Nice one.
Remember, good looking, bro. And if I just, focus and listen,
Anything from that block?
I don't think I'm gonna have too many more problems figuring out some of this stuff.
What about freezing the geyser under the wheel? Maybe?
Alright, that's gonna push me up. That's what that is. If you just listen to a track memory, they basically tell you what you need to know. That's it.
That's
What
one
is
of
this?
Cavassia's poems. Very highbrow.
Story of relentless genius from the mind of Vasir. That screech through the air, swim through the seas, bound across the land, but are brought to their knees by a warrior's hand. Origins hidden. Hair red as blood. Found a place forbidden buried in the mud. Who is this young girl? Who is she? Seemeth. Who will rescue the people and slay their behemoths. Nice. And I will
collect any others you find.
YouTube shit. I ain't got a lot of y'all fans on here anyway, because y'all old. I'm going to be reading every piece of bestiary and everything I pick up, because it helps to envelop you into the lore of Ragnarök.
Lad, if I may, what exactly are you hoping to learn from Tyr?
Well, like I said, I was hoping he could tell me something about Loki. I'd also like to hear some of his stories. Traveling to other lands, giant stuff, and maybe about what it was like to fight back in the day. Just for the history, obviously.
History.
Let's hope Tyr's in a talkative mood after being imprisoned for so long. Not all of Odin's captives can be as charmingly voluble as myself.
We have no proof Tyr is truly here.
Right.
I'm thinking the color of my PS5 controller right now, so it's like a teal type of baby blue. My health is not all the way full, but it's almost there. Honestly, I believe we ain't even really got into
That
the
earthquake
exclusive titles.
You think there will be another one?
It's unlikely, but geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
If the geysers and smell here are worse because of Fimbulwinter, maybe the earthquakes are too?
Aye, you might be onto something, lad.
What the fuck was I saying? But that's what I was saying. That's where
Atreus, look ahead.
Microsoft.
Wow. Now this looks like a city.
Welcome to Nioavellir, brothers.
That's where Microsoft and Xbox lost the console war for real. Before the systems even came out.
Hey, dwarves!
You know, new console, new controller
Oh.
with new innovations.
They're
We all know that the
running away.
Xbox Series X, first of all, the name fucking sucks. Series X, Series S, Series. You just confuse the fuck out of people. They don't know what the fuck they're buying. But that Xbox Series X controller, Series S controller is the same fucking thing that's been going on
Sound
since
an
the
alarm
360.
like that if I still
Whereas
had
the
my body
PlayStation
and was fearing
1,
the notion of being detached from it.
2,
Wild that for us, though.
3
They are scared.
with the 6-axis controller. Y'all hear me? 4 with the touchpad and the 6-axis, and now 5 with the haptic feedback. It just lets you know what's going on. You know, I think the lights on my PS5 controller. I didn't
Was
text
definitely
back.
an alarm, I'm afraid.
Why is everybody hiding?
Stay alert.
I've been reading all the comments. Somebody actually started up an article saying, you know, if you're looking for a God of War substitute on Xbox, there's no fucking such thing. You want exclusives, you want original titles, just stick with the station.
Hey, could we talk to you for...
There'll be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own, and hope they let us in.